On average, college graduates earn more than trade workers with the median annual salary of approximately $70,000 for bachelor degree holders compared to around $50,000 to $60,000 for skilled trades. Now, I'm going to interject right there. The people with the $50,000 to $60,000 probably didn't rack up $140K in student loan debt. So I'm saying that so y'all don't come to the comments like, well, I ain't have to get all that debt. I'm with y'all on that. I'm with y'all. So then you know. But the earnings potential for college graduates grows significantly over time while trade wages tend to plateau. However, it's important to note that earnings vary widely based on college major or specific trade. Now, I know last week when we were kind of talking about the people not going to school, anti-intellectualism, all that stuff, I saw one of the videos. I didn't listen to all of it, but I knew she was talking about when they're pushing black boys to go to trade schools and things like that. And pretty much of why, yes, that's a thing that we can do, but also what they are trying to signify to us to do. Because I forgot what we was talking about, how they're trying to tell people get all these trades, but meanwhile, their kids are still going to school and they're running all the companies. So I want to click on that one because I thought that was pretty good.
There's this wave and this push to black boys to not worry about college and just get a trade. Why is it an either or situation when it comes to black children? Why can't they do both? Nobody tells white kids or wealthy kids to just get a trade and not worry about college. But all of a sudden, when it comes to black children, college is unnecessary. College is a scam. And their only option is to go into labor. Yes, there are honorable, high-paying trades that are essential. However, when you get these trades and you're out there and you're in competition with other people for those leadership roles, 9 times out of 10, they're going to give it to the person that is college educated. Telling our boys to only get trades is not empowerment, it's limitation. All of it should be on the table. The issue isn't education. The issue is lack of opportunity, lack of resources, lack of exposure, lack of representation for black boys. And we don't fix that by removing college altogether.
I agree.
I actually do agree. And I think that it doesn't have to be get a trade or go to college, but I think that we should be better presented with all of the options that are available to us to live life, right? I think that it's well, you could have just went and got a trade, or well, you could have just went and got a degree, when there's more to it than choosing either one of those options.
Yeah. And I think it should be both. Like, I think a trade is a good fallback. Like, I know for me,
I absolutely, especially right now. Yeah. Especially right now.
I haven't did it in a while, but like I grew up like pouring concrete. Well, really? I didn't pour it, but I helped my pops with like, so my dad's trade is a cement finisher. So I would help them do, people would want to extend they like either make patios or extend their driveway. Yeah. So I would go help. I wouldn't set it up. So the term is you would form it up, and that's when you see somebody dig something out. They put the 2x4s and the wood there, and then they put X amount of dirt in there so it could be level. So when they pour it, it don't crack, and it has the certain things or whatever. So when my dad would come in, by the time we poured it and got it straight a little bit, he would finish it to make it really nice and neat with the tools. So I used to do that. I was like, that's a trade. I can go learn and do whatever you can work, but there's a limitation on that unless you got your own company.
Ain't it crazy how we about to be in a position where we got to hustle our lives like that, where it's not just go to college, get a degree, but now if you got a trade, then you can fall back on that if the job fall back on you.
But you know what? I honestly think it's always like been like that.
For the people who know. Now people are finding out more. See, at first it was for the people who knew. If you like on some, if you know, you know.
Yeah, I think since 2008, people felt like, hey, I just got to figure out how to do something else just in case. You just never know.
Well, you've been exposed to this a little bit more than I have, but for me, I'm seeing it.
I was a kid in 2008. I was 16.
Well, I mean, just in the field a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like for me, I didn't start seeing that until maybe around COVID in my world. Not saying it wasn't there, but that's when I started realizing like, oh, okay, so most people are doing something else instead of just this one thing.
Yeah, and this is not to dissuade people, and this is not to talk down on trades, because there are people who have trades that make more people with degrees. There are people that have degrees that make more people with trades. We focus on the majority, not the minority. And so I literally just asked the question, on average, how much do college graduates earn versus trade workers?
Oh, that's a good one.
And so it said, on average, college graduates earn more than trade workers with the median annual salary of approximately $70,000 for bachelor degree holders compared to around $50,000 to $60,000 for skilled trades. Now, I'm going to interject right there. The people with the $50,000 to $60,000 probably didn't rack up $140K in student loan debt. So I'm saying that so y'all don't come to the comments like, well, I ain't have to get all that debt. I'm with y'all on that. I'm with y'all. So let you know. But the earnings potential for college graduates grows significantly over time, while trade wages tend to plateau. However, it's important to note that earnings vary widely based on college major or specific trade, and there could be high-paying jobs in both fields, which I agree, because you got people that weld, underwater welders, electricians, and you got it's a lot of them. And that'd be cool, like just to talk about like the top 10 highest paid trades or whatever. Let's see, what else do we have on here? And also, trades are not easy. People make it seem
welding,
like
please.
People,
electrician.
So funny
work.
So funny thing with me is I did wood shop in high school and welding.
I did wood shop. Ate that down.
I like welding. Welding is actually easier than wood shop because with wood shop you got
to be perfect. Facts.
Much more precise.
Yeah, very.
But it's not easy. You're still gonna have to. I forgot how long your program is. You're gonna have to study, pass your test. You're going to have to be an apprentice for how long.
Well,
so
just think about it. Electricity in someone's house.
Yeah.
Home. Like, you get it wrong if you want.
Think about, we just talking about the wood shop stuff. Like, we couldn't use any of the machines. We had to get 100. I forgot
you got to pass all the safety stuff first before you can start. And
we had these ruler tests.
And there was always someone supervising each, because it's a lot of equipment in woodworking. Yeah.
But I'm saying you had to get 100 on every ruler test we took.
Yeah.
So you had to know what 1 3/4 was, or 4 and 2, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And look,
get the fractions
we using
out
a freaking hacksaw and using the push stick to push through there so you don't cut your hand off. He telling you, hey, be safe. That's the number one thing. Be safe. Don't cut nothing off.
Yeah. I think either way, regardless of what you choose to do, it's not easy just because it's less time.
Yeah, so I mean, I would just say try to pick what's the best for you. Look in your area, how you can make money, skill up. The thing is, the best of both worlds. Now, if you go get a trade and say, hey, I want to go. Now, here's the key. You might want to spend a lot of money on a 4 year. So you may go get an associate's in business administration because you have a trade. Now you figured out, okay, I can start my own LLC. I can do this and I can do that. And then you can start marketing with TikTok and Facebook and YouTube, Instagram, and showing your work. That's going to start helping you get leads in. See, I'm giving you the game for free. That's what you see everybody do. You'll see somebody say, hey, watch how we renovate this bathroom. And then people are DMing them, hey, do you service us out here? So you can make a lot of money that way.
Yep.
So I'm definitely not talking down on it. That's what I'm saying, like blue collar man.
Especially when you're known for doing something and you good. Like my cousin, he does handyman services like mountain TVs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When I tell you, they like he's advertising holding on to,
yeah.
You know what I mean? On the TV, like it's up there.
Because you think about it, you might have a house and you might have 4 or 5 rooms. Hey, I want one in the living room. I want one in the main room. I want one in my office. I want one in the kids' room.
Exactly.
You got 4 or 5 TVs mounted
in one house,
and they probably made $300 or $400 off that. And that's not including the people who got the hookups where say, hey, we got a deal where you buy a TV from us and all the other stuff. They can charge a premium. They can offer insurance. It's a lot of different things. Like I said, so I'm definitely not talking down on it. But the thing you got to understand is that if we're just only sole people that they pushing to do the trades, we will not be, and we still kind of behind the 8 ball right now of running the companies. So it's like trade-offs in both. That's why I say we need to have a strong community. Like just look at what like the Asian communities do. Like you got the people that's in corporate and you got the people that got their own businesses. You got the people that are the tailors or whatever else they do. So you can do all this stuff. That's what we used to do back in the day when we had our own communities on the Black Wall Street or whatever. You had your doctors, your lawyers.
Imagine how lit that would have been today.
All that. Well, I mean, so the difference is that's kind of how it was like in the South. Like back home, there are literally, and it's probably, I don't know how it is like for you, but back home, there are definitely neighborhoods that were black neighborhoods.
For sure.
Where you had the
Same.
professional black people that stayed there and everybody did something to help somebody out.
Yep.
Like even, you overlooking it, but it's barbers making, $200,000, $300,000 cutting hair.
Yep.
But it's all about customer service and skill set.
Branding is everything.